They say that as one door closes, another opens. Unless you are Vincent, who decided that in grade 8, it would be a very good idea to run straight through the door. Fortunately for Vince, a door is not closing today, but we are simply moving from one passage to another. And as we make this transition, it is important that we reflect and look back on the memories that have brought us this far. I can still remember the day that we walked through those very gates for the very first time. And as you all were wearing your shiny shoes, I made my way up those steps in my trusty old heavyweights. Voortrekkerskoene or not, we all nervously strode up to ring the founder's bell for the very first time. And despite our greatest efforts, we could not avoid the dull thud that is often so imminent at the grade 8 sign-in ceremony. Yet, here we are today, ready to ring the bell for a final time. And as the sound of the bell echoes through this school, so does our legacy. The legacy of the matrics of 2013. A legacy that will always be written on the walls of Clifton and spoken of in the hallways of the special school. A legacy that has brought its own uniqueness in such a way that nobody can really describe, but something that everybody sitting here today has experienced, and something that I am very proud to have been part of. But let us not dwell on the magnitude of the occasion. Let us reflect on the memories that have brought us this far, for we will forever be bound to one another through these memories. We will not only be bound to Clifton through the pride and tradition that comes with being a Clifton boy, but also through the memories and experiences that we share together at this special school. When we think back of the sporting memories that we made, our first team beating DHS for the first time in their cricketing history, and Mangoba's last-minute heroics to clinch our first team rugby, their maiden victory over George Campbell. However, it's not only been on the sporting field that we have created memories. We've also created many memories in the classroom. I mean, who can forget movie Fridays with Mr. Pius, or the eventful business studies lessons in Mr. Topper's class? Not to speak of the mad Harlem Shake in Mrs. Clark's accounting class. Nonetheless, it is without these memories and experiences that we would not have been sitting here today. But there's been some very influential people along the way. Some people that have played a massive part in creating these memories and creating these experiences. There may be 66 of us sitting here today, ready to leave. But unfortunately, there is one member who will sadly not be leaving with us here today. Mr. Parry, or more casually referred to as Pazza Brew, will sadly not be leaving with us. And Mr. Parry has become an added member to our bond of brotherhood. Mr. Parry knows all our secrets, from our Saturday night horror stories to our antics in the holidays. He knows it all. And Mr. Parry truly has become like a brother to us all. But these experiences at Clifton, these moments of success in the years of the matrics of 2013, would not have been possible without two incredibly influential men, Nick and Brett. Two different men one could not find, no matter how hard you tried. On the one hand, you have Brett, the silent warrior, who does not speak much, but when he does, everybody listens, because it is words of absolute wisdom. And then on the other, you have Nick. Now, if any of you know anything about Nick, you will know that it is absolutely impossible to get Nick to keep quiet. But Nick's passion and dedication has truly become the bundle of energy that has kept the spirits of our grades flying high. So to my two men, my brothers in arms, my right-hand men, I say thank you. Thank you for all your advice, efforts, passion, and dedication to this school. You have truly given your all, and without your guidance and advice, I would really not be standing here today. Then there were the Butts, or as you would know them, the prefects of 2013. Now I have said it before, but I'll say it again. Nothing anybody can say can prepare you for the expectations and the pressure that lies with being a Clifton prefect. However, it was from the moment that I heard Deoran scream as he plummeted down the 168-meter drop of the Orabi Gorge bungee jump that I knew we had the heart and the dedication to succeed. Mr. Mitchell has reminded us on numerous occasions during this year that this is the year of the baker's dozen, which means the year in giving that something extra. And I truly believe that we as the prefects have left Clifton with a certain X factor. But this would not have been possible without our pillar of strength, Mr. Mackay. Mr. Mackay has equipped us with all the tools during the year to have led in the way that we did, and for that, we are incredibly thankful to him. But it's not only been a busy year for the matrics and the prefects. It has also been a busy year for our parents. And I know that on many occasions, you might consider yourselves as glorified taxi drivers, driving us from one destination to another, because we weren't also fortunate to have been driving since grade 9. But for all your advice, your guidance throughout the year, we are also incredibly thankful. And I know that your stress levels are now at a maximum high due to the upcoming exams. I think the fear that we might have spent too many nights out jawling at Origin and not enough nights studying is now slowly starting to eat away. But I can assure you, we will succeed. For what lies behind us and what lies before us is little matter compared to that which lies within us. And we will be okay. I can assure you of that. So from all the matrics to our trusty parents, I would just like to say a great, big, warm thank you for all your guidance and advice. Unfortunately, the time has now come. The time where we ring that bell of brotherhood for a final time. And we say goodbye to all the awesome experiences and memories that we've created here at Clifton. So from the Butts and the Kazis, the Exe Lakajis, the Lannies, the members and the Mamus, we say our final goodbye to Clifton. And to the school and the matrics of 2013, there is nothing much more to say other than Goeie Milies. Thank you very much.